Friends, welcome to Open Secret. These days we are studying Katha Upanishad. This is our 73rd video on the subject, 14-73. Friends, today we will be studying the second chapter, third section, fifth verse, 2-3-5. The Lord Death has come to explain us why the human birth is so precious. In last verse, he explained that you should attain the knowledge of the self before the fall of your body. The result is magical. One who realizes the self stops to swing in the cycle of births and deaths. This is magical. Yama says to attain the magic, the effort is required. There is no other way, friends. Guru can tell you the process that is required, and that is being further singled out. Now, the Lord Death talks about the various situations. He talks about different zones that man gets himself into. He talks about various worlds in which man lands and loses the track. The whole idea is that do not fall a prey to any ignorance. It is so easy to slip off. Yama talks about the clarity in different worlds. Be clear, absolutely clear. स्थान भेद और भगवत दर्शन. You place yourself at a different platform and you miss. And that is a good, hidden, secret, deep knowledge that the Lord is imparting on our Nachiketa. Okay, friends, let's see what he has to say. 2-3-5. यथा दर्शे तथात्मनि, यथा स्वप्ने तथा पितृलोके, यथाप्सु परीव ददृशे तथा गंधर्वलोके, छायात पयोरिव ब्रह्मलोके. As in a mirror, so here within one's own self. As in dreams, so in the world of forefathers. As in water, so in the world of Gandharvas. As in light and shade, so in the world of Brahman. Short, succinct, two words and deep meaning. That is the class of this Upanishad as it is found in all Indian scriptures. क्या बता रहे हैं? जिस प्रकार दर्पण में मुख का प्रतिबिंब स्पष्ट पड़ता है, उसी प्रकार मनुष्य देह में ही आत्मा का स्पष्ट दर्शन होना संभव है और वैसा दर्शन ब्रह्मलोक को छोड़कर किसी और लोक में नहीं होता, परंतु ब्रह्मलोक का प्राप्त होना अत्यंत कठिन है। ये है दोस्तों स्थान भेद से भगवद दर्शन में तारतम्य। द वर्ड मीनिंग ऑफ दिस श्लोक इज, जिस प्रकार दर्पण में उसी प्रकार निर्मल बुद्धि में आत्मा का दर्शन होता है, तथा जैसा स्वप्न में वैसा ही पितृलोक में और जैसा जल में वैसा ही गंधर्व लोक में उसका अस्पष्ट भान होता है, किंतु ब्रह्मलोक में तो छाया और प्रकाश के समान वह सर्वथा स्पष्ट अनुभूत होता है। Man lives in so many zones, so many worlds. एकमात्र ब्रह्मलोक में ही छाया और प्रकाश के समान, as clear as light and shade. In Brahmalok only that आत्मदर्शन अत्यंत स्पष्टतया होता है। But how you reach the Brahmalok? अत्यंत विशिष्ट कर्म और ज्ञान से साध्य होने के कारण ब्रह्मलोक तो बड़ा दुष्प्राप्य है। अभिप्राय ये है कि इस मनुष्य लोक में ही आत्मदर्शन के लिए प्रयत्न करना चाहिए। Friends, the greatness of our scriptures is that the simpler the words look, the more pregnant they are in its significance. In last mantra, we have been advised that in our life the greatest achievement would be that of realizing our own real nature. Now, in this mantra, the Lord Death is trying to explain to us how realization of the self in the human existence is much more sacred compared with the possibilities of realization in other different planes of existence. Lord Death brings forth that as we are living in this conscious world, we try at least to live in a conscious manner. We get certain kinds of experiences which we gain through our sense organs, mind, intellect, when we react with the available external world of sense objects. Yama goes on to explain, just as our experience of the waking state world are not the same as our experiences in our dream world, so too there can be other planes of consciousness wherein different degrees of experiences can be our lot. Thus, we have the Pitrilokas, the world of mains, the world of forefathers. When we are in the dream world, that time our senses are not functioning. Only the mind and intellect equipment is available. This physical body is not. Naturally, the experiences gained by the subtle body must be different from our own experiences of the waking state. And similarly, the Lord Death talks about the experiences in the world of Gandharvas. This is very important, friends. It is, in fact, a world of divine nymphs. These nymphs are very clever, instinctively clever in music, dance, and such other allied arts. Some men reach in these worlds because of their own way of living. Yama has talked about it, friends. And this is the world of Brahmaloka, one more world, the total mind, the Hiranyagarbha. All these worlds give a different experience to us. Yamaraj is telling about these worlds. He is trying to give us a comparison. He is trying to tell us the clarity with which the absolute knowledge can be reached by the seekers in different planes of existence. So, friends, Yama has talked about 4 worlds of clarity. Yatha Adarshe Tatha Atmani, as in mirror, so it is within one's own self. Yatha Swapne Tatha Pitrloke, as in a dream, so in the world of forefathers. Yatha Apsu Pari Iv Dadrishe Tatha Gandharva Loke, as in a reflection seen in water, so in the world of Gandharvas. Chhaya Tapyo Iva Brahmaloke, as between light and shade, so in the world of Brahma. In what all zones man lands? First is mirror, the human intellect. The clarity of the self-knowledge can be perfect if one is well trained. Then the second zone is dream, the world of mains. The clarity in this zone can be only low. The Rajasic desires prevail. And the third zone is water, the world of Gandharvas. Here also the clarity is medium because of sattvic desires. And fourthly, the zone is shade and light, the world of Brahma. here clarity is very high. जहां दोस्तों सूर्य भी नहीं है, उसका अपना ही प्रकाश है, छाया भी नहीं है, such a zone, but it is hard to attain it. The degrees of clarities are different. What man has, what you have available with you is your finest instrument in this birth, which is called the intellect. If you will properly train it and make it sharp, as well as purify it of all narrow selfish thoughts, then you have a good chance of grasping the knowledge of the self thoroughly and making your escape from the world of sorrows possible. The clarity achievable through the pure intellect is near perfect. Then there are some who earn merit in the world. This they do in order to enjoy pleasures of the higher worlds. Their rajasic desires drive them. Hence, the worlds they go to is Pitruloka, the world of mains. Such people are hardly interested in the Brahma Jnana. The clarity of self-knowledge is like that of a dream. Everything is hazy and muddled up. And then there are those with little more merit earned through very pure acts. They earn admission to Gandharvalok, where celestial arts delight him in every day. However, it is all in the realm of the sansar. It cannot give any liberation. The clarity is like seeing through water. Waves render the demarcation of the shapes uncertain. And friends, the world is full of plurality. There are so many reflections that you look into the lake. You do never know that which reflection you are seeing, whose reflection you are seeing. There are ripples. There is a degree of confusion in such vision. Such a knowledge is not conducive for understanding the self. And lastly, fourthly, in Brahmalok, the vision of the self is very distinct. It is as clear as the difference between light and shade. One can clearly distinguish these. So also one can clearly distinguish the real from the unreal. But then friends, Brahmalok is very difficult to attain. And there is one more fact Yama is bringing out, that one who does attain it would already have to be on the spiritual path anyway, having attained some development on it already. Yama asserts. So this is the situation. So why not exercise the first option and use this present birth itself to obtain the knowledge of the self? Further, Yama tells friends that when you are looking your image in the mirror, you are looking at yourself through the mirror. Keep that in mind. You are trying to know about yourself for making yourself an improved person. That is, though you are looking out into the reflection in the mirror, you are in fact understanding not the reflection but yourself. In the same way, you practice and you work hard in white heat of meditation. You transcend your individual ego, and thus the highly evolved ego comes to reflect the light of the eternal knowledge. The reflection merges itself in a process of knowing to become one with the self. At that stage, seeing the reflection, you do not actually come to know so much the reflection as though you come to understand the source of the reflection, your own self. I am pretty sure, friends, the regular and serious members of Open Secret will be able to follow this scientific logic very easily. For others, it will be a little difficult. So friends, waking stage is compared to looking into the clear mirror. Dream stage is our living in the Pitrilokas, the life that we have lived with our forefathers. And then there is this cool, flowing, lustrous, soothing, pure water world. This is the world of Gandharvas. And lastly, it is the world of light and shades, Brahmaloka. The scripture says that the knowledge of the self can be certainly most clear. Sure, the self-realization in the world of the cosmic mind is the clearest. But we should not forget that this plane of consciousness is very difficult to be reached. So friends, this is the story. Never place yourself on a wrong platform. Once you do it, then you cannot. You will start living in a world, and your final destination will be already stated. That is why Open Secret always says, respect that you are an Indian. Respect that you are a professional. Respect your being an Indian. Nowhere else in the world you can get such clarity about life. And friends, life is most important. Okay, friends, I am pretty sure you would have liked the explanations of Open Secret on this sutra. The mantras in our scriptures tell a lot in very few words. So, Open Secret tries to bring forth the hidden meaning, the secret knowledge in these words for the benefit of the human beings, especially the Indian professionals, because the canvas is Indian, friends. For the other worlds, the very base is not there. Our brothers, these coexisting people, they will not be able to understand this as clearly as you will be able to understand. Our purpose is to first know it, realize it, and then take it forward. Okay, friends, thank you very much. May God bless us all. Please give this video a like. Please share it with your beloved ones and help us grow in our viewership. I will end this video with my childhood village prayer. हे पूर्ण परमात्मा, पापों का कर खात्मा, विश्व बने धर्मात्मा, सब है तेरी आत्मा. Thanks, friends. May God bless us all.